I am Xuanzang, standing now in front of the magnificent Western Regions Relics Exhibition Hall. The strange and arid air here seeps into my robes. Through the glass display cases, I recognize the familiar scriptures, the yellowed pages, the characters written with painstaking effort, which contain the essence of my life's pursuit, my translated Buddhist scriptures. Here they rest, in this far-off hall, labeled in a foreign script, cold and unfamiliar. I press my hand against the glass, as if yearning to touch the scriptures that still seem to hold the warmth of my long-ago journey. In those days, Chang'an was a prosperous and bustling city, but the understanding of Buddhist doctrines was in a state of confusion. Different interpretations and sects made it difficult for the people to have a clear and accurate understanding of the Buddha's teachings. I often sat in the temple, deep in thought, the flickering candlelight mirroring the turmoil in my heart. One day, a profound realization struck me. To clarify the true meaning of Buddhism, I must go to the Western regions, the birthplace of Buddhism, to seek the original scriptures. I set out on my arduous journey, crossing vast deserts where the sun was scorching and the sandstorms were fierce, climbing over snow-capped mountains where the cold was bone-chilling, and passing through numerous strange and unfamiliar countries. Along the way, I faced countless difficulties and dangers, but every time I thought of the purpose of my journey, to bring back the true Buddhist scriptures and spread the correct teachings, I found the strength to persevere. When I finally arrived in the Western regions, I studied hard in the famous Buddhist monasteries. I delved into the original scriptures, discussed with the learned monks, and gradually mastered the profound Buddhist doctrines. After many years of study, I decided to return to my homeland with the precious scriptures. Back in Chang'an, I dedicated myself to translating the scriptures. I spent countless days and nights, carefully choosing each word, trying to convey the exact meaning of the original texts. With each stroke of the brush, I infused my hope and dedication, hoping that these scriptures could bring enlightenment and peace to the people of my country. Now, I stand here, separated by the glass, looking at these scriptures that I painstakingly translated. Tourists come and go. Some look at them with curiosity, but few truly understand the hardships and the profound meaning behind them. These scriptures, which once carried the hope of spreading the true Buddhist teachings in my homeland, are now in this foreign land. It's as if they have lost their route, like a ship adrift on the sea, without a destination. The fact that they are here, far from their original place, makes my heart ache. They are not just pieces of paper with words. They are the crystallization of my life's journey, the cultural heritage of my motherland. How can they be so far away from the land where they were supposed to be spread and cherished? The museum's closing bell rings, and the lights gradually dim. The scriptures are plunged into darkness, as if my long-ago efforts are being forgotten. My sigh echoes in the empty hall, a silent lament for the separation of these precious scriptures from their homeland. My spirit is heavy. Slowly, I turn and walk out of the hall. Behind me, the scriptures remain in this foreign land, far from the people who once awaited their teachings. It is a sad and lonely exile for these cultural treasures, and a heart-wrenching loss for the heritage of my motherland.